Hey guys, welcome to my Friday Live. We are back and we are going to continue on with this vignette. So on Wednesday, what we finished or what we decided is we were going to leave the color of the dresser as is. And if you guys are wondering, the color is Champlain. What I've done is I added 2 coats of Champlain to the entire piece. I then read a comment that it was a bit stark for the top. And the top we used vintage wallpaper from Roycycled, and we put the decoupage paper on the top. It actually doesn't look as stark. I think I read a couple comments too, maybe because I have such bright lights in here, and I'm thinking that's the reason. What I did though, before the live, I'm full of sand or sod or like dust. I distressed the whole piece. And what I am going to do yet today, whether we do it on the live or not, I'm going to add some dark wax to it, and we're just going to put it on, wipe it off, and it's just going to give it a little bit more warmth. So that is so far with this piece. We're waiting on the handles. Hobby Lobby should have their handles on sale hopefully next week at 50% off. So from what you guys have told me, last week they had the sale, so this week there's no sale. We're waiting till next week for the sale. Then what we did is we used Bellwood, and we painted the sides of it Bellwood, and then we used Kindest Regards, and we added a bit of detail. So that is what we've done so far for this piece. I also need, when I moved it outside, there was like a piece that in the foot. I have a bunch of vintage rollers that I had picked up when I was in California. You guys missed that. I was trying to get 2 bags of vintage rollers through my checkpoint, and I got stopped. So don't try to do that. But anyways, we're going to put some vintage rollers on here. I just have to find 4 that match and that fit the holes on the bottom. So that should be good. But let's see who is all on today. So if you guys, it looks like, well, I did receive a notification that Facebook was having problems streaming. So that could be the case because I only see comments from YouTube. So it does show that I'm on, but I don't know if I'm on. So let's see who's all on here. We have, hello, Amanda. Thanks for joining. We have Kelly. Hey, Kelly. I'm doing great. We have Astri. Hello. We have Elisa. Good morning. Hello, Kim. Hello, West Coast Contessa. Hey, Shelly. Yeah, TGIF, guys. Let's see here. Good morning, Sonnet and Bloomers. Yes. We have Zella. Yes, finally catching me live. Woohoo. All right. Have you chosen which ones from Hobby Lobby yet? I have not. I'm just going to go there. Hopefully I like something. Otherwise, do any of you have a secondary choice where I can find some good knobs? Maybe I'll have to go on Amazon. I just want to match up. The only thing I'm worried about is matching up the distance. Sometimes it can be kind of tricky. So we'll see. We will see. Hey, Joan. Great podcast yesterday. Thank you. If you guys missed that, I did interview Heather from Create Your Own Cozy, and she did great. She was a bit nervous. I think anytime you're getting interviewed, you do get nervous, but she did amazing, you guys. Hello, Deb. Hey, Ann. Looks like Deb is on both YouTube and Facebook, so I am streaming on both. Yeah. Awesome. Facebook just now sent me a notification. Good to know. Yes. Hello, Dorothy. Hello, Dee. Yeah, everybody's on. Oh, Penny says, love your podcast. 2 great small business owners together. What a treat. I know. I am very blessed to have such good friends in the industry. And, you know, we get to meet, many of them are part of my membership group. So we get to meet once a week and just talk about all the things and really help each other with our little small businesses. So you can view them online before you go. That's a great idea. I will definitely be checking that out. Looks like Sally's on. Hello. Kelly says, make a template. That's a good idea. I was actually going to bring one of the wood pieces or the wood handles that were on here. If you guys remember, there was little square wood handles. We all voted a no-go for that. All right. Lisa's on. Hello. Does Home Depot carry them? Home Depot. Yes, Home Depot does have them. Menards, I think, does too. So I'll have to check both of those out. And Carol says, yes, great podcast. Thank you, guys. Okay, so let's start today. The black bench, we voted on Wednesday. We are keeping it black. So I went in. I remember I had these pillows. They were, I had actually quite a few of them, sold a bunch. I have 3 left. And I thought it would work perfectly with the colors. I think the colors look great. So it just definitely, so what I'm going to do on the bench, I just want to make sure you guys can see it. I'm going to tip you down. So I came up with a solution, you guys. I have a webcam. So I don't even have to worry about 2 cameras anymore because I just hooked up my webcam and it's really nice. I can like kind of pivot it and you guys are up high so you can see what I'm doing down here, which makes me very happy because I don't like it when you guys aren't happy. All right. And I'm going to just show you how I'm planning to put this all together. Oh God, if that would have broke, I would have been sad. All right, so I'm going to clean up the bench. I haven't done that yet, but I think this will look really great. So I think that is going to look amazing. Here, I'm going to stand back so you guys, well, maybe you'll be able to see it. So it's going to tie in. I'm going to have that kind of kitty corner like I do, and then I'm going to have the bench. Now, you guys, I was going through the stuff that I've been flipping, and you guys mentioned about creating something with the same paper. So either, initially I had it up here, but another thought, I am going to have one more table over on this side, so I can set this on that table, and I have the coolest glasses that have some gold and white. They are vintage glasses we're going to put on here. And then that will go over on that like table next to it. I also thrifted this like basket. I don't know if you guys can see it. I paid, okay, so I'm trying to remember if I did get this. Oh, no. I did pay $2.99 for it. So I paid $2.99 for the basket. I'm going to price that. And then I ended up finding a bunch of these. These were all at the bins. There's a glare. But you can see, like, this one says, friends gather here. So what I'm thinking is having some in here and then having this maybe, like, set on the table, like one set apart. But then, you know, we can start layering and adding different things to the bench and underneath the bench and all that good stuff. So let's see here. Okay, so Deb says check Lowe's as well. I'll definitely do that. Pillows are a great match. I think so. Penny says yes, perfect match. Absolutely. So the other thought, now let me just put, I was thinking about doing this on top, but I have another really cool tray that I'm thinking about maybe putting on top as well of this. And I have these candlesticks, you guys. So I ended up finding these. It was a set. It goes, our low price of $80. And I ended up paying $4 a piece for the candlesticks. So I thought that would look kind of fun up on here as well. along with that lamp. And the lamp is over in the corner. But I'm always looking to add some height. And so we're going to put that on there with, and I want to add greenery and all that good stuff. So you guys can kind of see where I'm going with this whole vignette. Now I'm adding in some chairs. I also have these. I was thinking maybe I should just try to sell them as is and just kind of have them like somewhere. I don't know. I've been researching and there's brackets that those go with, and I just haven't. I was thinking of using them for myself, and I don't know. Okay, so let's now take a peek what we're going to work on today. Now that you guys can see my vision, so we have some chairs. I'm going to set this up here. Oh, and I found my book, the book that I redid with, it's an old vintage book. I love the edges. I thought too, somewhere in the, just set it somewhere in the vignette as well. I'm pulling pieces because we're going to have the whole vignette completely finished, or I will have it hopefully finished by this weekend. We'll see, because next week we got to start another one, which is going to be the table and 4 chairs and all that good stuff. Do you stage your candlesticks with candles? Actually, what I'm going to do is I have some pots that I have planted up. I put them in at the very end last year. They're terracotta pots. I put foam inside. I have a bunch of stuff like stuffed into it. They're really cute. I just got them in my booth real late last year. And then I pulled them out and put fall in. And I think I'm going to put those up there. So that will add some greenery as well. So, oh, too bad that you don't do jewelry boxes. That would look nice on the top. It would. So keep in mind, on the back too, we're going to have like, I'm hopefully have some type of picture or something as well. So some blankets out of the drawer would look nice, or would look neat. Yes, I found a blanket. I was pulling through because anytime I'm like thrifting, you guys, I'm grabbing blankets. I think I found the perfect match. So I grabbed that out of my storage unit and it's still in my truck. So what I'm going to do is we're going to kind of put this all together and then I will showcase it for you guys. I'll take a picture. Lisa says, you always make things look awesome. Oh, thank you. I just, thanks. Yes. I also just want to give you guys an idea of how I like my vision and where things go. So let's see. I'm going to tip this down just a hair so you guys can see. Okay. So this past winter, my friend or a gal that I know from when I used to work out at the gym, she used to teach my spin class, contacted me, and she had a bunch of chairs, you guys. Well, she had a bunch of everything, chairs included, and a lot of them, and we are going to use a lot of those over at Antique Acres. So here are 2 of the chairs, and I love this piece because I thought once we paint them, maybe I can add something to this, or I was thinking even, now all my molds are inside, but I could put a stamp here even, or the other thought, when I am going to recover the chairs, and I'm going to use drop cloth on the chairs, and I thought stenciling, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this. Probably not. Darn it. I'm trying to think if I have something dark to show off. Oh, here. You can kind of see it. So it's got that Kroger. This is one of my favorite stencils. It's a JRV stencil, and I picked it up when I was traveling. I wanted to try one of JRV's stencils and see how I like them. I love her stencils. They are awesome, you guys. They're nice and thick, so they're not flimsy. And with her brushes, I do carry her brushes. I currently don't carry her stencils, but I'm thinking maybe I should because there are quite a few that I really love. But when you use her stencil brush, which I had the opportunity to test these out when I was at Debbie Beard's for her paint inlay party, you want a good stencil brush and you want a good stencil. So that's, anyways, I love both. So I am thinking it would look kind of fun to have something on here with that, maybe. We'll see. I grabbed it because it's like my go-to. Let's see here. Adding more to your to-do list, I see. Always. And Amy's joined us. Hello. What about, oh, that's a good idea too. I could put a piece of that wallpaper on there and just maybe leave the seats just without the stencil. So this has not gotten anywhere. We're just kind of brainstorming right now, but what I am going to use is I'm painting them Bellwood. So that is for these two chairs. Now this chair, you guys, let's take a look. Oh, that's a good idea too. I actually really like that idea as well. On the seat, the grain sack stripe stamp would be cute too. We might have to do that. All right, so we're painting them Bellwood, the actual chairs. So we're gonna do that today. You guys, this chair, I'm not doing anything to the seat. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I just have to I'm going to vacuum it really good and clean it. But it's like the seat is so good on here. And I love how it looks. So on this, I'm actually thinking, what do you guys think about painting it black to tie it all in? I think it's going to look great with, again, the paper on top. So I'm either thinking we would do it black to tie in with the chair or the bench or the Champlain. So that's the other thought. That's what we're going to work on today. All right, that chair is really cool. I totally love the chair, so we have to figure out what color to paint the chair, and we're going to start painting these chairs. Those look like Duncan Fife chairs. I think they might be. Yeah, I think they might be. All right, so let's start with the chairs. So you guys can see everything. Okay. Oh, look at that. We need a couple different screwdrivers. Okay. Let me just set these. Oh, this will be nice and comfy for me today. I want you to be able to see the comments while I'm here, but that's okay. As long as you guys can see me, that's all that matters, right? All right. So anytime I have a chair that has a cushion, I'm always removing the cushion to recover it. So we're going to try to get as much done today as we possibly can because it is basically crunch time, you guys. Total crunch time for Antique Acres. I am so torn because the weather has been nice and I want to clean out my flower beds, but I also have a good time to do for this. So we'll see what all happens this weekend. All right. And hopefully, oh boy, this is not the best screwdriver for this, but let's see. Can I get it in there? I cannot. Oh, Lord. Of course. Okay, we're going to improvise. We're going to try to take it out with this screwdriver. Okay, it's working. It's working, you guys. All right, just bear with me. Okay, almost there. Okay, let's see, and then I'll read the comments as soon as I get this out of here. Very innovative. I like it. Oh my word. Okay, one thing I did not think about. All right. I have water in here and some paper towel though. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. I was thinking the smaller roses wallpaper. Yes, I could definitely do that in there. So I do have, so the Royce has two papers. One is called Vintage Wallpaper and one is called Wallpaper. The Vintage Wallpaper is what we've used so far. It has a bigger pattern. The Wallpaper has a much more tight-knit pattern, and that would be really nice for that. So great idea. Pamela said that chair is so cool. Yes, so we're going to definitely talk about that. Was the seat of the chair a green? Just wanted to make sure I'm seeing the color correct. Yes. So it's kind of cool, you guys. It goes with the whole color pattern that I'm trying to go with, which, like the Bellwood, it has those same green colors. But yeah, it's a very beautiful green. Did you see the temperature this weekend? I did. So here in Appleton on Saturday, it is supposed to be 78, very humid. So we're going from like kind of like a mini, I wouldn't say a cold front, you guys, but to go from that temperature to 78, that tends to cause like bad storms in our area. Gina says a little late. Hi. Hello, hello. I like the pillow pattern choices with the black bench. Thank you. All right. Woohoo. Oh, yes, definitely do that. All right, guys. So as I took the seat off, I was not, I guess I was not expecting it to be that dirty. It's very, very dirty. And I don't think I have cleaner. Oh, yeah. I have water. So we're going to try to clean it up with some water because I really want to paint these today. Oh, Lord. Why don't I think of these things ahead of time? Because I am just getting acclimated. It's not that I'm not prepared. I'm just getting acclimated to being back in this studio, you guys. So we're going to try to clean it up with this. All right, while I'm doing that, we aren't thinking about those storms. Okay. That sounds good. Don't think about the storms. All right. Yuck. So, and that's why we definitely always want to clean things up before you paint. I think somebody spilled something. Thank goodness I have to still clean my floors in here. Okay, I want to make sure you guys are seeing all of this. All right. Perfect. I was able to get it all off. No worries. No worries at all. But yeah, I think somebody spilled something on here. Because I was like, after I unscrewed it, it's like, why is it not coming off? Well, that would be why, you guys. Okay. Because somebody okay. All right, almost done. And then we can start. I'm going to wash the rest of the chair off really good. And then we can start painting this, and then we'll do the next one. Hopefully the next one will not have as much stuff in it. And it'll just be a quick fix, right? So I'm thinking this will be a two-part or two coat. Two-part. I'm gonna set that over there. I really should. Oh, let's see here. Well, Amy says, you are amazing. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Kelly, how are things going? Are you able to create yet? All right, so we're going to just wash it off. I normally have, honestly, you guys, normally clean this with that TSP, but we are just rolling with it because I forgot all of that inside. So let's just wipe it all off really well. And then while this is drying, what we'll do is we'll wipe off the other, or get the other chair all ready. But you definitely want to have your piece nice and clean before you paint it. And I obviously was not as prepared for today as I probably should have been. But yes, I am trying to get acclimated back into the studio. I did grab my other apron. I've decided I'm going to hang over here on the wall. I'm going to have some brackets, and that's where I'm planning on hanging my aprons. Kind of like I have in my home. I have the aprons in there too. So okay, that's looking good. Just want to get this side, and then we're going to let it dry, and then we're going to go from there. All right, let's see here. Oh, you guys are awesome. I love it that you guys are coaching everybody. Oh, thanks, Gina. TSP is from Fusion, and it's a agent that helps clean your product, and it really does a great job. Like, I am doing this, and I probably, if I was using it, I probably would get a whole lot more off with that. So, oh, that's what it is. Amanda, you're so smart. Yeah. It works really, really well. Hey, Sonnet, did you get my email to add to my order? I have not. I haven't packaged orders yet. That is on my to-do list. So, I can check to see if I have your email, but I did not get it. When did you send it, Brenda? Today? I have been running around kind of like a chicken with my head cut off this morning. I was prepping for this and, prepping for that. Okay. This is looking pretty clean. Perfect. Let's get this one set now. Yesterday I checked emails last night. I didn't see something from you. I'm gonna have to look. Maybe it went into spam. I don't know. I didn't know that Fusion had TSP as well. I usually use the Lundmark brand. Yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's do this one. All right. Oh, all the same screws in this one. So that's a good thing, right? Hopefully they all come out. Yes, this one is coming out easy. This one too. Yeah, I like it when they come out easier. Hate it when they're stripped or, stuff's happening. All right. I also try to keep all the screws together. All right. Well, another dirty one, guys. Not entirely sure what actually transpired with this. But we're going to get it cleaned up. Don't you worry. This one's not as bad. Okay, we're going to set that down. And same thing. Whoever had these chairs probably had children. I'm imagining like small children that spill a lot of. I just remember when my daughter was little and my son and how they always had. Like, I just remember their high chairs and like the chairs, like the cushions on the high chairs were like horrible all the time because they were always constantly spilling. That's what this kind of reminds me of, actually. Just saying. So I wonder if these were two little kids' chairs, or maybe one that just sat in these chairs. But right now, I really wish I had my baby wipes. Just saying. Okay. All right, we're going to put that over there as well. And then I'm going to grab a couple more paper towels. Thank goodness I had my water. I forgot my other bottled water. Darn it. And thank goodness I had this one in here, though. Not much in it, but enough to get the job done, right? All right. Okay. Well, we got some tape on here. We want to get that off as well. We do not want to try to put paint over tape. It's Scotch tape. All right. Okay, so that's good. I'll put this down there. Definitely have to clean this mess up. And since I haven't been in here for a while, there's some cobwebs I've noticed. So I'm going to have to clean all of that up, and I'll do it all at the same time. All right. Let's see here. Do I ship overseas? I do not. Hey, Kathy, thanks for joining. All right, so now what we're doing is I'm going to just wipe the rest of these down, or the rest of these, this one, I should say, totally down. All right. And then we can start painting. Okay. So what do you guys think? What should I do with that other chair? And I'm not leaving it. I want to paint it because I'm not, I mean, I could leave it. So here, I'll move this. You guys can actually see it. It is a pretty color. Oh my word. It is, I mean, it's not horrible, like the color of it, but I was thinking painting it. So I was either thinking painting it black, like coal black, or we could do the same color as the chair, and I think it would really set the cushion off as well. So what do you guys think in the comments? Let me know. I'd love to hear your input. Otherwise, I'm just going to make a decision after I get done painting these. And these are going to be Beltwood. All right, let me... Oh, neighbors got their dogs back. He hasn't been out there lately. No, I don't know if they're a big dog. Barking. Not sure if you guys can hear them. Okay, that's looking good. Yes. Okay. They are ready, you guys. So that's all cleaned up. All right. Let's see here. Oh my. Lots of comments in the interim here. Somebody needs to start making Sonnet a list of all the things she says she needs to bring out to the shop. It's only been 2 days, you guys. Various screwdrivers, GSP, baby wipes. Yes, water. I need water, so that's a good thing. Somebody can email me. Email me before Monday. That's funny. My husband and I upcycled a Duncan Fife table and chairs for dining room in the color black. And the seat coverings is a black and white paisley pattern. Oh, that sounds so beautiful, Penny. Black would be very dark and would take away from the green, in my opinion. I think you're right. You could decoupage the wallpaper on the center of the chair. It would be beautiful. Okay, on this one, yes, I'm definitely going to do that. On this one, I am going to do, now that Amanda said that, I think I am going to do this like same creamy color. I like that. Painted a darker green and some gold leafing. Oh, okay. But the trim is throwing me off. Yeah, I think the white would actually paint the chair. Oh, everybody's saying black now. Paint the chair black. Don't forget the heat gun. Yes. I actually, if I had a pen and paper, I would write my own list. That's awesome. All right, let me push this aside for a moment, and then let's grab my paintbrush and Bellwood. And we're going to just start painting, you guys. All right, and I wish that I could read, but do what you want to do with the paint colors. Why don't you paint the same as the dresser to keep them coordinated? That's what I think I'm going to do. Oh, don't worry, I gotcha. Good, thank you, thank you. All right, well, I am settled on these 2 chairs. So let's start with this project, and then the first coat's painting, we'll talk about this one. The first coat's painting, drying. The first coat's drying. Then we'll talk about that one. Okay. I'm probably going to do this in sections because there's legs, the top. So I'm going to pull it like this. I just want to make sure you guys can see everything. Let's see. I think the chair would look good with the vignette if it was white. Yeah. So I definitely have settled. We're going to paint that chair right there, Champlain, which is basically the same color as the dresser. Or it is the same color. Not basically. It is the same color as the dresser. Okay. All right. So I'm already liking this. And then I think I am going to add right in the center, I am going to add the, right now I'm painting it and it's still a light color. It's not white, but it's still light enough that if I add that wallpaper to it, I think it's going to look really good. It will still pop. All right. I'm so glad that you guys have agreed to sit through this all with me, and we can talk about these vignettes together. So, because before I know it, Antique Acres is going to be on I'm going to be there. So I am going to try to go live at Antique Acres. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that, but I'm going to try. Definitely going to try. Right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the top portion of each of these chairs, and then we're going to work on the bottom. And we're also going to work on the cushions. So just keep in mind, the lives are actually live. So it's not like my edited videos where you guys don't get to see everything. You're seeing it all here. You're living my life right now. So it is better to go in with thinner coats of the Fusion than a thicker coat, just so you know. It will help with brush strokes as well. Okay, I have to take those off of here. It's annoying me every time I move because I think my floor is a little not even where this is, or something's not even. Something's uneven, and every time I move on this, that's happening. So I'm going to have to check that. If it's the bench or if it's the floor. Okay. I'm already loving this color, by the way, just so you guys know. I think it looks so good. And I think the cream of the seats is going to look really good too. Okay. That all looks really good. So if you guys see something I don't see, like a run or I missed something, let me know. Okay, we're gonna just do this portion. Painted my hair. Probably should have had my hair in a ponytail. But I'm going to go out for my friend's birthday tonight. And I'm doing something fun. All right, let me look at the comments here. All right. Oh, hi, Sonnet. Your space is so pretty. Happy Friday. So excited for the subscription box. Yeah, me too. You could find fabric for the chairs that will match the pillows or the decoupage paper. I could, definitely. I probably have some. Let's see here. What color is the paint? It looks like blue on my phone. It is actually, it's called Bellwood. It has a green tint. It's really, really pretty. The chair is looking great. Perfect. I was just going to ask the same thing. Yeah, so it is the same color that I painted the drawer sides. I am trying to make it all coordinate, so that's the color it is. It's called Bellwood from Fusion, you guys. And it's amazing. I stand up and I can already see like little spots that I've missed. But yes, that is a good point. I could definitely coordinate some of the fabric. With the top, so we'll see about that. Because right now what I grabbed was, I grabbed the, just a piece of drop cloth. It's kind of like my go-to. All right, that's looking good. Okay, let's get the front. And then I'll grab the other side. And we'll start on the other chair. Okay, that's looking good. All right, let me grab this side over here. Okay, I'm loving it. Oh, totally transforms the look of that chair. All right, so that is chair 1. Let's go start chair 2. I think even with that little end table that I am going to be using, I could actually set the end table right in the center of these. I thought the paint was going to be the same white as the dresser. It is the same color as the sides. That's what I decided to do. I've got to be careful with that. All right. Ooh, that's a good idea too. Okay, I have never tea stained anything. Did I? Maybe I did one time. I like that idea, Kelly. Tea staining the fabric. All right, the coverage is amazing. It's really good. Drop cloth with a stamp. That's what I was thinking, like something like that. But I kind of like the the tea stain idea. I could tea stain it, and then we could use the stamp, the new stamp from IOD with the stripes. I like that idea too. I don't know if it will go with the whole theme with the roses, but I like it. All right, let me sit back down. And then we're gonna grab the And again, I'm just doing really nice, even, thin coats. I'm not overly applying it. And there, I did not do any other prep work with like Ultra Grip or anything like that. There's not a lot of there's not really like a top coat on here per se to it's pretty like wore off is what I'm trying to say. So I think there wasn't really much prep work I needed to do to the chairs. So my mom and dad, they also use refinish and do a lot of stuff. And since I started offering Fusion, they tried out Fusion on a table and chairs. And my dad does not do a lot of blending or anything like that. So he was like loved DIY paint too. But now that he's used Fusion, he loves that the top coat is built right in. So he's definitely sold on that part of it. All right. Okay, this is all looking good back here. I want to add a little bit more. And then we'll finish the front. And there's not really any spindles, which, gosh, you guys, spindles drive me crazy. Getting around, I always am like, okay, I missed that, or I turn it a different way and I missed something else on a spindle. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. I think they're beautiful, but they can be a pain. Definitely a pain. All right. Maybe that's looking all really good. Okay. Let me just finish this up, and then we're gonna let these dry. And then we're going to tackle, I have to get drop cloth for in here too. All right. Did you say that you have extra pillows? Maybe you could take one apart and use it as the cover. I do not have extra pillows. That was all, those are my extra pillows, you guys. What I have there, that's what I have left from what I had. So I don't have any extra pillows, but that would have been a really good idea. And I kind of like those pillows on there, so I don't really want to take those apart. All right. Let's see here. I think you missed a spot on the first chair on the right side close to where the seat part goes. Okay, I'll look. Oh, pretty color. Thank you. Yes, I love this color too. Okay, let's see here. Yes, I did. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's amazing how You think that you've gotten everything, and then you don't. Hopefully I'm in the picture still here. Hopefully I'm not out of frame. Okay. Okay. All right, almost done here. Gonna grab the front of this. And just make sure I have both sides. Oh, yep, I gotta get the side over here. That's looking good. And then we'll get this side. And I just want to and then we'll chat about the other chair. Okay. Coat 1 is done on the top portion. Okay, let's set this down. Grab this, and let's see what comments I have now. All right. All right. Okay, so that's a great idea to sacrifice a pillow for the chair cushions. It would be. I don't blame you. Yes, it was a great idea, Deb, though. Are you going to do anything to the bench itself? I am just going to clean it up. I think I'm going to leave it as is. I actually had thought about, painting it, but then you guys talked me into leaving it black. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to leave it black. I like it. I have so much stuff to get ready. And it just kind of, ties in with the sconces. So I think the whole vignette is really coming together. And I think the chairs, I have the table, which I didn't want to bring too much stuff in here. I wanted to work on these today. I do have to show you one thing though, you guys. Before we start on this chair, I went to my storage unit. I don't even remember where I got this. Is this not the cutest little thing? I am almost tempted to just kind of leave it as is. So what do you guys think? Is he not just the cutest? Let's see here. Yeah, Lisa says, you're welcome. You said, let me know. Yes, I do want to know. Designers say that you always need a touch of black in your home. Oh, I like it. So I was thinking this would be kind of just fun to put somewhere within the whole area too. I love it though. I thought he was super cute. Maybe just leave him as is. So I grabbed him because I'm like, I totally forgot I had him. So I don't even know when I actually found him. It's a him. All right. Lisa says she loves the rocker. Dark wax on the rocking chair. Oh, that might be good too. I'll start with maybe some clear and then just add a little dark wax to, it's just so super cute, just the way it is. I love it. All right. So that's a great idea with the dark wax. Okay, I'm going to just move this one over here to let it dry. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just paint this one champagne. And I think it's going to turn out really good. So I have one of the rocking chairs that I'm going to redo for my great niece. Aw! Penny says she loves the rocking chair too. Me too. I think honestly think with the natural, I think it needs there needs some natural in the display or in the vignette. Okay, let's just, I wanted to sit down, but I guess that's not going to happen. I am actually going to do one thing. I'm actually just going to try to put a little bit of paper towel over this, because if you guys know me, I'm a pretty good painter, but something could happen. And I don't want it on the chair. The cushion is so pretty, you guys. It is so pretty. And I might even distress this like I did the dresser and do the exact same thing. Okay, did you guys see that? That is what I'm talking about. I need to get a drop cloth in here. Because I am a pretty clean painter, but drips happen. Oh my gosh, a lot of this, it's this paintbrush, I think. I think it's this paintbrush too. I just don't want big globs of white paint all over my nice floor. I should just sacrifice that drop cloth that I was going to use for my cushions, right? Actually, you know what I should do? I'm going to actually use the other paintbrush. I know I have it in here. All right. Where would I have put it? I brought it in here, you guys. Let me, oh, it's right over here. You guys, that subscription box is going to go through the postal service, and it is going to make it through, because I have dropped that baby so many times. Oh my gosh. I literally, that thing has been through so many drops. Oh my gosh. So yes, I think it is going to hold up to the postal service. And we all know how the postal service is. Rough, rough, rough. Okay. Let me. Okay. All right, let's see here. Just check the rocker for roughness, no splinters. You know, some little one is going to sit in it. Oh, that's a good idea. Yes, really good idea. Got trap cloth on the list. Awesome. Can't you remove the cushion? No, I can't. It is all part of the chair. It's like a vintage. It is like all tacked in. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's see, Lisa. I washed them right away with Dawn Power Wash and warm water. Oh, I don't know what. I must have missed a comment, since I don't know what she washed right away. Okay. So, less on the brush is better to prevent drips. Okay, I like it. I like it. I am probably going to need a detailed brush. I want to do around the actual beautiful cushion. So yes, as Joan asked, like, can't I remove it? I can't. I would destroy the whole cushion if I did remove it. It is actually like tacked down. It is so gorgeous. So this one is going to be needing like a little bit of detail work around it. Okay, that looks good. Ooh, this little pointed tip really came in handy. Oh my gosh, did I touch my hair into the white paint? That is the question. All right, that's looking good. Okay, so this is where this like pointed tip will really come in handy. Okay. Let me just go back in. Perfect. That looks so good. All right. Okay, I really think that it sets it off. I just want to do that. I'm going to do the other side. I am going to just move it. Let's see. Washing paintbrushes. Yep, washing wax brushes. I do the same thing. I use Dawn. What I do is I go in full strength with Dawn after I use the wax brush. I just get it out to break up the wax, and then I take a piece of paper towel and try to get as much of that wax out, and then I go in and I start really scrubbing it. I like the black bench with the pillows. With the dresser, totally matchy match, doesn't have too matchy match, doesn't have any interest. Oh, I like the black bench pillows with the dresser. Too matchy match, doesn't have any interest. Okay, I thought you were saying that what I did, it doesn't have much interest. I was like, what? Yes. So we're not doing too matchy match, hopefully. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna touch up here without getting it on the fabric. That looks good. We're going to do the same thing over here. That looks good. Okay, so now, just fix that. I'm gonna take this off. And I am gonna just go around the edge down here. I wonder if this was from her too. I don't remember where I got this chair, actually. I ended up getting so many chairs from, her name is Deb. I'm thinking this might have been her chair too. She gave me a couple beautiful dressers, so if I have enough time, we're going to be doing the dressers as well, you guys. We're going to see where, how far we get, and if I am going to do it all on my lives or if I have to do it off my lives, which I think that's probably what's going to happen. Or I might do another dresser and maybe do the table off, because the table, I don't know if it's going to be as fun for you guys. Oh. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Trying to get that right in there. Perfect. Okay. You guys can tell me what you think of the white. I really think the white sets off the green. Oh, let me back up a hair so you guys can actually see. So I think it sets it off. It's not done. We're going to do, so what I plan on for this is I am going to do 2 coats of the Champlain. I'm going to distress it a bit, and then I'm coming in with the dark wax the same as I do on here, and it's going to really warm it up. Sonnet, have you used any of your bolt of shabby fabric? I haven't. I forgot about my bolt of fabric. I don't know if it will go with this, but we should do something with the shabby fabric. Okay. Joan says, wait a minute. Now the color of this chair is white. It is Champlain. You guys, I think it's the lighting in here. I mean, can you now tell the difference between the 2 chairs? This one is Champlain, and then this one is Bellwood. So I hope you guys can tell the difference. Off to a closing. Have a great weekend. We'll watch the rest on replay. Thanks, Kathy. Thanks for joining. Okay, I'm going to let this dry. And I'm going to put this in a baggie so it doesn't dry out. All right. Our Goodwill puts chairs that don't have matching sets in the compactor. Makes me so mad. I have complained several times. Oh my word. I would have cried if this would have gone in the compactor. It's so beautiful. We are just in suspense of what the finished piece will look like. Okay, good. I'm loving it all as it's coming together perfectly. It is. It's going to come together just fine. All right. So now we're back to these 2 because I'm filthy. Thank God I'm not wearing this outfit out tonight. Okay, so you guys, the tops are done. We're going to work on the legs next for the bottom of it. All right, I'm going to push this one over here. Hopefully this top. All right, did I miss anything else? Let's take a peek. All right, Kathy says she thinks the color combination will look great. Yes, I do too. I think it's all coming together and it's looking good too. All right. And I think it's real like springy, summery. So I think it's going to go good. All right. And then that way too, whatever doesn't sell, I I can slide into one of my booths very easily. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I'm just going to paint the legs here, guys, and the underside of this. Okay. And I think one of my least favorite things is painting chairs because they're a bit time consuming, as you guys are seeing here. So I'm sure that possibly watching this may not be extremely fun, but it's all part of creating the vignette and what goes into it. So I'm bringing you guys along for the journey of it. Okay, that's looking good. Oh, you guys, I really like this color. I have to say, I'm actually loving this color. Somebody said on Wednesday that it was like their go-to color, Bellwood. So who else on here has used Bellwood? Let me know. I love it. I think it's so pretty. I actually really started liking it when I put it on the sides of the drawers. And then I'm thinking this is looking really good. Okay. I'm gonna flip this over. Okay, that's looking good. Oh my gosh, look at this. I forgot all of this on the back. Okay, that looks good. I just have to get this side over here. Okay. And then this side here. And then, okay, so it looks like I missed the front there. See what I'm talking about, you guys? These darn legs. You think you got every one of them, and next thing you know, you missed the front. All right. The legs on this one are done. All right, let's take a peek here. Watching you paint is fun. Watching paint dry, not so much. I know, right? We're just gonna keep on going. All right, Kathy says she loves Bellwood. Me too. Can this paint go into a sprayer? Yes, I have read now several people have put it into a sprayer, so yes, this definitely can. Kelly agrees. Yes, I can tell the color difference now. Do you have a second chair that matches the white one? So you have two chairs. Nope, this is going to be a loaner. So yes, that is going to definitely be a loaner chair. I'm just trying to create different things, and we're going to pull it all together. Does Bellwood have a blue undertone? It's more of, so it kind of like reminds me of the French eggshell in a way, but it's got like a green to it, I guess is a good way to put it. It's like, it's got, I don't know how to explain it. It's so warm. So, all right. We love being on the journey with you, Sonnet. Good. I think she said green. Yeah, it's more of a green undertone. Let's see here. Thanks, Penny. Sometimes it's hard to tell in the video, and I'm watching while I'm working. Oh, that's awesome. All right. We'll hide that comment. We don't want anybody to get in trouble for watching while they're working. All right. Let's go ahead and do this one. Okay. Bringing it a little bit closer. Oh. Okay, we're going to start with the outside one first. All right. Well, I'm glad that you guys are able to see like how I come up with my ideas or my visions or how it rolls as I create or pull together a vignette. So on my podcast last week, I actually talked about creating vignettes, and it's definitely one of my favorite things to do is creating vignettes. And it can be hard for people who are pickers and that resell, because, guys, we are getting a lot of onesies, twosies of an item, and we're getting all different stuff. And not everything is all like color coordinated and matches. So it is sometimes very difficult to pull together a vignette. So I always love the challenge. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. You guys, I have to also tell you, I might have an assistant maybe for the summer. We'll see. After my live, and we were all talking about needing an assistant, had somebody reach out, so we'll see. Would that not be awesome? Definitely what I need, right? Okay. Flip this over. What I just got on me. So thank goodness for this. My husband is like, I can't believe somebody gave this to you and you got paint all over it. I said, right? I feel so bad, but they said it's what it's there for, right? It's to protect my clothes and, you know. So, all right, so we're going to continue on and just make sure we got all the legs. That's looking good. Okay. Let me grab this. That's looking good. Just want to fix that. And then this last leg, and I think this will be coat 1 and done on this one. And then we can go work on the white chair again next. All right. Perfect. I like it. Okay, let's put a cap on spills. And then I'll put this back away. All right. And then we'll check comments. Okay, well, let's see. So, let's take a peek at some of the comments. All right. I agree on the color. Shelly, is the repurchased South your channel? Oh, I'm assuming it is. That's what it is for. What do you guys, okay, let's see here. What do you guys think about drop cloth aprons? Ooh, fun. Penny, it is. I only have 2 small reels right now. I'm hoping to start videos after we close on our house and get settled. Yeah, I love that. All right. Love the idea, Penny. That would be great if you got an assistant. I need one also, LOL. Girl. Oh, I actually said to her, the lady that reached out, I'm like, just so you know, I feel like a hot mess right now. I'm not going to lie. I really feel like a hot mess. And I am just adding a lot to my business right now. And that's why some days I feel like a chicken with my head cut off when I'm like, okay, I forgot this, this, and this. But it's okay. All right. So we're going to put a second coat on those. Well, it's 11:30. We're going to actually try to finish up the first coat on here. Oh, Lord. I just touched something that is still wet. Everything else is dry. So there must, oh, right here. There was one little spot where there must have been a little bit too much paint, you guys. So that's okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get the legs done next. I'm going to start by doing just the trim around the back, like I did around the cushion. Oh, Kelly says, Penny, you can use stamps on the aprons. That would be really cute. I love drop cloth, so I think that would be super cute. All right. Let me... I just want to grab this and get this done. All right. Okay. Sorry for the silence. I'm concentrating right now. I am concentrating on making sure I don't get it on the fabric. Perfect. Looks good. Let's start with the legs. Now, let me make sure you guys can see me. That would probably help. I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. I mean, I'm making you sit through painting a chair. And then I think this might be, again, we're going to have to let this dry and then come back. So let's talk, while I'm doing this, we're finishing this portion of it up. Let's talk about Monday's live. Do you guys want to see the dresser, another dresser? Because I have several dressers that I want to paint up. We can do a dresser, or the other thought would be the table and chairs. The table and chairs I picked out of the garbage, and I'm sure that on a reel, you guys, I did a reel on it when I picked it. It's so the table I got from the garbage. Oh Lord. And then I got the table out of the garbage. The chairs are going to be from Deb. So there's even more chairs that she gave me. Could not honestly believe how many chairs they had. And they were gonna actually either donate them or they were all gonna go into the burn pile. So I was like, I will take whatever, because I'm all about rescuing you guys. So that's looking good. Let's see. All right. Let me look at the comments. All right. I think I watched somebody and they said, yes, they do shrink and it also softens them up. Are we talking about the drop cloth? Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I think you do have to wash and dry them. The drop cloth. All right. Okay. Oh my Lord, I almost set my chair down and it would not have been a good, pretty thing because it would have been inside the paint. I don't even know if you guys can see me where I'm at. I'm just trying to get as many of these spindles as I can. So I want to mention that so the Champlain I opened specifically for that project, and so I finished the dresser with it, and then I am also doing this chair, and there's still plenty left over. So I haven't done a lot of projects yet with Fusion, but I can tell already that it seemingly goes pretty far. And I'm just gonna finish this side up and then do the back side of the legs. Let's see here though what comments there are. Let's see here. I went overboard on a vignette with everything in lemons. Painted the dry sink yellow and black, added lemon transfers on it and risers, And plastic lemons in a bowl, that's okay. All right. The white on the chair really makes that green stand out. Since you could do one of the large roses from Ephemeral Belange on the seat, you could do one of the large roses. Oh, on this seat? This is velvet, and it's a textured velvet. I don't think a transfer would be the best on there. But yes, I really think the white makes it pop. And I think when Amanda said earlier too that because I had actually thought about black, you guys. And then when she said the black might make it all blend, I think she might have been right. Okay, I'm gonna get. So these are more like spindly, this chair, and this is where what I was saying was spindles. Like it seems like you always miss something. Oh, spindle. All right, well, let me get the back side. I probably should just flip this over. I just didn't want. No, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna flip this over eventually. Okay. Oops. All right. So let's see what time it is. 37. We still have a little bit of time. Okay. So you guys are liking this, huh? So I think this looks good, and I'm just going to pull out the chair and kind of show you, I think the green looks really good with it as well, the bellwood on that. So next, what I'm going to do with the dresser is, okay, first of all, I'm going to put a cap on this spill. Where did I put the cap? Right here. All right. Okay, let's chat. Let's chat it up. Okay, so Harbor Freight sale this weekend, 30% off. Items 10 and under just came across my messages. Wow, that's awesome. Harbor Freight is where actually I buy my drop cloths, but I don't know if they're less than $10. I'm trying to remember if they were $9.99. I can't remember, but that's a good price. All right, so I am going to, after we get off, I'm going to finish up the dresser with the wax. I brought it out here. I have the clear wax. I have the dark wax, and I'm going to do that. Then Monday, I am going to, maybe I'll look. Actually, I'm going to take your advice. I'm going to go online, see if there's anything I like. If I don't, I am going to, I'm envisioning gold. But what do you guys think if I can't find a brushed gold? Do you think black? I almost think black might be a little too harsh. I don't know. But, so thoughts on that. I'm going to finish up the chair as well, and then these chairs, and I'm going to recover the seats. So I'm really thinking I'm going to go with the drop cloth, you guys, on the seats. Do you think, I think adding a little bit of the floral might look really good there. What do you guys think about that? Let's take a vote. Because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it all together, take a photo for you guys, and get it out on Facebook. And then we're going to start on Monday with the next project. So should we do another dresser or should we do the kitchen table and chairs? It's a round table. The base is separated from the top currently. So we're going to have to like piece it all together. All right. So you might want to think about putting a smaller pillow on the green chairs. Yes. Oh, that would look really cute, like little half-seat pillows. Yeah, so when I am actually finalizing the vignette there at Antique Acres, I will put stuff on the chair. I'll probably tuck stuff under the chairs or lean stuff against the chairs as well. I will also have a table. So when I was over at my storage unit, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's right, I pulled that out. So there's like many things I can be flipping over the next, we just received an email yesterday, 22 days till Antique Acres. I'm like, oh my Lord. So yes, there is going to be plenty of time for us to be doing stuff, and I'm going to take advantage of every single minute of our time together. So I'm sorry you guys are going to have to sit through this with me, but we're going to start another vignette and go from there. Okay, so Penny says, Sonnet, I love these chairs and the vision is lovely. Everyone have an awesome weekend and keep on creating. Yes, yes, yes. So Joan says yes to the kitchen table and chairs. Kelly says I could put rub and buff on the whatever I find. Yes, that's a good idea too. Okay, so table and chairs. All right, we're gonna do the table and chairs, definitely. Yep, that's what we're gonna go with. So after this, I'm finishing up my Friday video. And then I'm going to get that out, and then I'm going to just keep on working. These will be all things I'm working on this weekend to get this whole vignette all put together. I definitely want to take a photo for you guys so you can see it done, or at least the piece is done. And then I'm going to bring in the next bit. So let me see if there's any other comments. Yes to the floral decoupage on the chair. So I'll definitely be doing that as well. All right, guys, so I don't have the floral out here. We could actually do that next. Not a biggie. I am just not going to put you guys through painting a second coat on all the chairs. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint another coat on the chairs, all three of them. And then I'm going to recover it and get that all wrapped up and get the wax going. So you guys have a great weekend. And I'm so glad that you guys stuck with me during this. Antique Acres, like I said, is coming up so fast and it's going to be awesome. So if you are in the area and are free the weekend of May 17th and 18th, definitely look up Antique Acres. It is an amazing event that my good friend Wendy puts on. And if you've been there, the whole venue is amazing. She also hosts weddings there. And I have rented the space out for my October event. So my October event will be there, and I have all the creators lined up, just finalizing some of the vendors that will be there. And I am going to be working on the page where you can get all the detailed information on it. So just wrapping that up. I just don't have a lot of extra hours in the day as I'm getting ready for this. So, all right, well, we'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend, and then just be watching for my Friday video over on YouTube. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.